All right. Well, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round at the Groggy Donkey. I'm Jacob, founder, editor-in-chief of the Groggy Donkey, and I'm also your dungeon master tonight. We're going to be continuing our Gatekeeper Chronicles, and the whole band's here, except Brian, although he is here in spirit because he is the Shadow DM who's been helping me with problems that I have come across and some balancing issues that I've been having to deal with. So he's my background DM, and he will continue to be in the know and in the works of all this. Just know he's got his fingers in the pie, even if you don't see or hear him. But I am joined by the rest of the stars of the Groggy Donkey. Who am I being joined by? Let's just go in the usual order that we do.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Hey, Morgan. And I'm a cam model. No, I'm not. I play Vega. Vega Black Numbra.
And we'll keep that pretty simple and just right there for now.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Let's leave other people.
Nobody else needs to know anything.
Yeah. And then
I have no idea who this person is.
nope.
No.
I'm Kristen, and I play Harold. Just Harold.
And who else do I have here with me?
Talia, and I am playing Astryn Hansley, the space elf who is gotten herself in a little bit of trouble with some, a crime boss on the planet that she was on, and she was given a bounty to go hunt down this guy named Arduan. And then he laid a bunch of super uber wisdom saying that I'm some kind of important person that can basically save the world. Or galaxy, I guess.
Yes. Thank you, Talia, for that little bit partial recap. And I will go ahead and pick up and continue the recap. Because you did give us that little bit of a recap, go ahead and mark down some heroic inspiration. And I will, like I said, I'll pick up and continue where we left off in episode 2 for Talia's character. So after Astryn met Arduan on Bentar, Arduan revealed all of this knowledge, this information. It's wild. It seems crazy and out of the blue. But they decided to go back to the ship because Arduan had a premonition that something was going to happen. They were under attack by some Xionagar Theocracy foot soldiers. They found, after defeating them, they found a ship that belonged to these soldiers. They ransacked it, found supplies and information. And upon discussing it with the crew and learning that the Theocracy had just taken Azef and was currently moving on Newdor, and their goal being Wargixera. Serenity Falcox, the captain of the starship the Bastard Star, decided that it didn't matter what everybody else wanted. She was the captain, and they were going to make a stop at Wargixera before anything else happened. After that, Astryn was, she would take her wherever she needed to go, her and Arduan, but they first had to go to Wargixera. So we left off, they had disembarked the Bastard Star and were greeted by a large half-elf man with very broad shoulders, a square jawline, and he was introduced as Archduke Eythor Falcox, the Archduke of Wargixera. And that is where we're going to pick up today's episode. Astryn, you have just been introduced to the Archduke of Wargixera, and also turns out that is Serenity's big brother. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm just following suit. She's obviously the one that's, going up to talk to him, so I'm just be like, whatever customs and courtesies I gotta do, I'll just kind of follow along and kind of pretend I know what I'm doing.
Okay. So Serenity greets Eythor, and then Eythor, Serenity, I recognize Luca and Ranga, but who are these other two that you've got with you on as your crew? Who are they? And Serenity just kind of motions towards Eythor and says, well, Astryn, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, Your Grace. I'm Astryn Hansley. I am just a passenger on Saren's ship.
I see. All right, well, welcome to Wargixera. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but we are very hospitable people and very welcoming. So I hope that whatever it is that you do while you're on my world, one, is within the confines of the law, and two, that you have a good time. And he smiles, and he says, well, come on in and let's catch up for a minute. And Serenity says, before we do that, we've got some things that we need to discuss. And I think Astryn here should be a part of that conversation, her and her friend Arduan. Eythor, I want you to meet Arduan. Arduan, this is Archduke Eythor. And Arduan, a Pandrax, for those of you who are maybe tuning in for the first time, a Pandrax is a panda-like humanoid creature. And he goes, Your Majesty, and he kind of bows a little bit. He goes, I am but a humble wanderer of the stars. Well, a humble wanderer of the stars, come on in. And Eythor leads you into the palace, and it's beautiful. I mean, exactly what you would think of a palace in a sci-fi world, but also still kind of reminiscent of that Leeran style that we've described in past times in our first campaign. It's alabaster buildings, tall white. The royal color is blue. They've got gold accents on the building, like these gold metallic accents on the building, large windows, and these beautiful pillars. And he takes you up to these solid oak doors. He slides them aside, and he sits down at his desk, and he motions for all of you to sit. Do you sit?
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with some, I don't know, whatever he is.
Well, you will notice that Luca does not sit. He stands in the back of the room.
No, I still sit.
Okay. So Serenity then begins to explain the situation to Eythor of what they discovered on Bentar. Are you going to chime in at any point and kind of explain what you know and your connection to all of this?
I kind of really don't want him knowing that I'm a criminal. So, not really.
Go ahead and roll me an insight check, if you would be so kind. I don't have the app up, so you'll have to tell me what you roll.
7.
7. Okay, so you'll stick to your guns and you'll just kind of remain quiet throughout the conversation.
Only chiming where I need to fill in gaps, but for the most part, I'm not telling him about myself.
Okay. So you're not going to tell him about yourself, but what is some of the information that you might reveal? Like, what would be some things that you would say to him? Knowing that Serenity is explaining that they discovered that the theocracy is moving on Wargixera, like that is one of their goals. And then somehow you and Arduan are connected to something. Even more
I'll
of a
just,
threat.
if depending on whatever he asked me, because obviously I don't know what's going on necessarily. I was just told I'm this gatekeeper or whatever. So I just will kind of be well, I just learned about this. I don't know anything about it. I know of the Xionagar theocracy. I know what they are. I've had dealings with them before. Not as far as being I don't know, working with them necessarily, but more of like I've run into them. Kind of like if you were a normal person on, say, like Tatooine running into a stormtrooper. Like I've had interactions with them before.
Right. Okay. So in this conversation, are you going to be mentioning Craystar?
I think I would more or less leave that up to Arduan, because Arduan kind of knows more about it.
Okay, so you'll defer to Arduan. All right. So Arduan, seeing an opportunity to perhaps gain some allies and gain some help with this situation, he will reveal to Archduke Eythor that they are trying to stop an entity named Craystar, but they're also looking for information about him, because what is known about this entity called Craystar is very limited. At this point in the conversation, Eythor will stand up and he'll check like a time device, and he'll say, well, I think that if we head on down to the university, I've got a professor that I keep on the payroll. He's a very learned man, and perhaps he might be able to help you with both of these problems. I understand your concerns, Saren, about the Xionar theocracy and Orgix era, but I'm making some moves to try to ensure that we can avoid conflict on both sides. I don't want to have to deal with either the theocracy, nor do I want to have to deal with the First Republic.
Wait, who is the First Republic?
Glad you asked. Why don't you roll me a history check?
Hell yeah, natural 20 for 24.
Okay, so you know that the First Republic, when the planets, I should say, when the prime world of Ybalsh, all of the kingdoms and the different species that were there went out and colonized other planets, there was a group of planets that, after a brief scuffle and power grab, they united as a confederacy of planets that they each have their own ruling body, but they have representatives from their planet that work closely with the ruling parties, whether it's some sort of a committee, or not a committee, but a council, or a king, or a queen, or an emperor, or something like that, whatever their title is. They have representatives that kind of represent each other's worlds to each other to try to make sure that everything's the feng shui, everything's hunky dory. They want to maintain peace among their worlds, and trade thrives among the First Republic. They've got a big military that's kind of shared, and they use that as a means to reach out to some of the other planets that maybe they're in a conflict, and they're a trade ally, and so they go out and they'll assist them in a battle, or maybe they'll assist them in the aftermath of a battle, or something like that. I want you to kind of get the picture of like a United Nations / what's that other one that does like post-natural disaster stuff?
FEMA.
Like FEMA?
No, not FEMA. Well, maybe FEMA. Something like that. They do outreaches, and they do cleanups, and they do some like I said, military work, but it's under this guise of, hey, we're working together to try to make the galaxy a safe place. Humanitarian. That's the one. Yeah, they do humanitarian work. And that's kind of what the First Republic is. It's a group of representatives to each other's planets. They work in conjunction with one another, but they also each have their own separate ruling bodies for each planet.
Okay.
So that's what you know about them, and you would know the planets that are in this republic.
Oh, okay. No, I'm probably from one of them, right?
You are.
Yeah.
Minbalterra is actually one of the planets that is within the Republic, but you also know that Wargixera is not. And they have remained outside of the Republic since the founding of the planets.
Okay.
Eythor.
So I would probably just be like, most likely, I would probably be like, what's wrong with the Republic?
Eythor, he smiles, and then he says, see, my problem with the Republic is not necessarily the idea of the Republic. It's, I don't like some of the people involved. And that's one of the reasons why I have remained outside of the Republic for my time since I've been in Reign.
Fair.
But I also see them as having the capability of becoming very easily corrupted by greed, and the Republic and the representatives of this Republic could very easily undermine the authority of any one ruler. And I think that it would become more of a mafia and less of a peaceful ruling body. And that's my fear. And that's one of the reasons why I've decided to stay outside of the First Republic. My parents had similar beliefs, and every Falcox that's ever been in Reign here on Wargixera has felt the same way. And we've got our own council and representatives of the people here. I don't see the need to invite anybody else to try to weasel their way in. We've got peace and trade with other planets. Why add stress where there doesn't need to be any?
Yeah. Astryn's gonna be kind of just like, you're the one ruling the planet. I just mentioned that, that's all. Like what? It's kind of like her face that she's gonna have, and then kind of, take a little bit more of a back seat, be like, okay, no, maybe speaking up was a little bit of too bold for me to do at the moment.
Eythor will check his time device one more time and say, well, alright, I'm going to lead you guys over to the university, and I will introduce you to this professor. And if that's something that you want to do, like I said, he might have information for you. More than I do.
Yeah, I don't mind going to see some smart guy.
Okay, so he leads you through the palace. He leads you out through the grounds. You guys are escorted in a vehicle to the university that's there inside the city. And Eythor leads you through the halls, and he comes to this one lecture room. And you can see into the room. It's like an amphitheater style. There's a bunch of students inside, a big like whiteboard, if you will. It's just a data pad that somebody can like write on. And there is as you enter the room, in the back, Kristen, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
So I'm a furball. Pretty tall, about 6'11". Very kind of meek looking, but you could tell that if I was ever in a situation I could hold my own, but I'm still very kind of shy, kind of meek. I have these thick glasses on, my hair is very coiffed, and I am very well put together.
So you see this professor, and then the bell rings, and then the students begin to gather their things and take any last minute notes before they leave the classroom. And then, of course,
The lecture hall.
before they leave the lecture hall, and of course, everyone sees the Archduke as he makes his way down to the front. If you want to close out your class.
Okay, so but before you guys all leave, I do have a homework assignment before next class. I want you to write maybe just a 3 to 5 page paper, nothing too crazy, about the acid-based homeostasis and carbonic acid and the role that they have in the bicarbonate buffer system. And I want to make sure that you add the 3 lines of defense in maintaining the homeostasis. Again, nothing too extravagant, and just make sure you have it for next class, okay? Have a great day, guys.
I'm gonna lean over to Arduan and be like, nothing too extravagant.
Do you want to roll like just a basic intelligence check to see if you even understood any of that?
Sure, let's do intelligence.
Roll me an intelligence check and see if you know anything about acid-based homeostasis.
Nope.
No.
Rolled an 8.
Yeah, with an 8, no, you don't. You know that the words acid-based and homeostasis are words, and it's science stuff. Yeah.
Sciencey stuff. I'm intelligent in other areas.
You understood lines of defense. That made sense.
Yeah, I do have a 14 in intelligence.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, that would be. That's not like that's like a sciencey type thing.
Are you proficient in like nature?
I have a +2. I'm not proficient.
Okay, so never mind. I was gonna say if you wanted to maybe add nature, maybe boost up your roll, but I don't think it would matter.
No, I'm a straight up rogue. I got street smarts.
Fair enough. So all the students they leave the lecture hall, and of course they greet the Archduke, and he kind of waves them off. He's like, it's get to what you need to get to, all right. And he walks up to the front of the class, and he goes, Harold, my friend, you remember my sister? We've got some friends of hers here that I'm gonna leave them in your capable hands. They might have some questions for you, and try to help them out as best you can.
Of course, Eythor. Of course, anything I can do.
And then before he leaves, he'll look at all of you and say, "I've got plans this evening to be at the Crystal Flute here in town. I invite you all to join me. So, 6:30?
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of look over at the rest of them and go like, if there's food involved, you can count me in.
Sarah
Kind of just speak in my mind before I'm even thinking about like proper graces and everything that I'm supposed to render. Just be like, just blurt it out.
Luca will kind of bump you from behind and be like, "Oh, there'll be food." And so all right, you guys, you're meeting for the first time.
Harold walks up to Saren, Luca, and Ranga and shakes Saren's hand and goes, "Oh, dear sweet Saren, how have you been? How are you good? Luca, Ranga, hello, my friends."
It's so good to see you again, Harold. How have you been doing?
Oh, great. Eythor treats me very well, and I love teaching and doing what I do with science.
That's fantastic. Well, we've got some questions for you that involve somebody with some knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps Astryn and Arduan can kind of maybe give us some direction on what it is that we're looking for.
Would you like to sit?
Absolutely.
All right, let's sit. Let's go to the front and sit.
So you guys sit in. You've got an office behind the lecture room. If you would rather go into your office.
No, because the office is kind of small, and I like to be able to have the screen in case I need to pull something up.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you guys all sit in like the front row of this lecture hall in the seats. Luca squeezing his. Well, actually, he's a bugbear, so he can squeeze into pretty much any place. So he squeezes inside the seat, and Ranga's little legs are dangling. So, Astryn, you want to take over and kind of like explain the situation to Harold to try to maybe so that he can help you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're Astryn, right?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll look at him and be like, well, so I got involved with some less than reputable people, which is how I hired Saren to take me to Bentar, to find Arduan. And Arduan told me that he said something about I'm like a gatekeeper or something, and I'm part of a piece of like a lock or something or a key to lock away this dark evil named Craystar.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot to be told.
Oh, trust me,
So,
it was way
Craystar?
more.
Craystar was the name that you mentioned.
Yeah, Craystar is the name. There was.
Let me see if I have any information on this Craystar. And Harold kind of shuffles back into his office for a moment. And he comes back with a tome. And he kind of puts it on. He's like, I remember a brief mention of a Craystar in here. I don't think it very much went into depth about anything. But let me see if I can find it real quick. And he flips through the pages.
While he's flipping through the pages, this is an actual book?
Yes.
So, like, paper book.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's old.
Astryn.
Yep.
I need you...
I would know what a book is.
No. I want you
Poor Morgan.
to roll me...
I'm fine.
We're going to call it a wisdom check, but I am going to allow you to add your proficiency to this. And this has to do with, like, your street smarts, okay?
So just wisdom?
Yes. How do you say that? Yes, wisdom plus your proficiency. So it should be whatever your wisdom modifier is plus 2.
Alright. So you said add my proficiency to my roll?
Yes.
Alright, 19.
Okay, with a 19, you may or may not have ever seen a physical book in your life.
I've traveled around the galaxy.
You've traveled, but these are, like, a book is extremely rare.
I've probably been
And you
to
know
Leeran,
that
to Bulge.
but even on Leeran, books are rare. Like, a physical book
Oh, okay.
is a rare thing. So the street value of this thing is astronomical. You could probably pay off your debt with this book. I'm gonna leave that there. You could do with that what you want. But continue, Harold.
Yeah.
Oh, I found something. It probably isn't remotely close to what you need answers for, but what this tome says here is that Astralpia was once tried to make a deal with this Craystar that you mentioned, but much like Craystar, the name was lost to the ages. She did have a temple near Hexenverope, but where some answers might be able to be found, but the book doesn't really mention much more about this Craystar. I'm sorry. I wish I knew more for you.
What was the place again?
Hexenverope.
And what was the name of the person that tried to make a deal with him?
Astralpia.
And we don't
I'll
know
let
anything
you-
about this person either?
I will, if you want to know more about Astralpia right now, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Oh boy.
Harold, you can also roll a history check as well.
Knowledge.
Yeah,
Religion.
check.
Religion.
Sorry.
Religion.
22.
Why don't I have... Hold on a second. Why don't I have religion on my thing? Oh, religion's down there. Okay, I found it. 18.
Okay, so 1822. Both of you know that Astralpia is a very... It's a goddess that kind of disappeared from the scene a very, very long time ago. But she is known as the goddess of tombs and trials.
Tombs and trials.
Tombs and trials, yep. And as Harold says, she had a temple that is near Hexenvorup.
Okay. Hexenvorup.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
And I apologize, my dear. What did you say your name was?
Oh, Astryn.
Astryn. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. My name is my name is Harold.
Nice to meet you, Professor Harold. Well,
Were those the only questions? Were there anything else you needed some assistance with?
Is there anything else that Astryn wants to ask Harold about?
I don't think I would necessarily have anything else to ask Harold, other than like, she's really eyeballing that book, because she's like, either way, you know, as a backup, if all this ends up falling through and ends up just completely blowing up in her face, she could take the book back to what's his face, the Ralsacon, and pay off her debt.
Okay. That is definitely a good plan to have in your back pocket. Mm-hmm. So, Luca stands up. What time did Eythor say for dinner? Getting kind of hungry.
I believe he said 6:30.
He looks at his watch. Damn, we still got a couple hours to go. Is there anything that you guys want to do in the meantime? Are you planning on joining Archduke Eythor at the Crystal Flute?
I mean,
Harold definitely would.
yeah, I mean, I'm with Saren. Saren's probably going to anyway, so I probably would. Plus, I also
Perfect.
said that if there's food, count me in. So
You did say that, and there will be food involved. So, is there anything that you guys want to do in the meantime? You've got, like I said, about 3 hours to kill. You could just rest up. There are rooms in the palace. You could, I mean, not that you really would.
I want to walk around the city.
You want to walk around the city?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is Harold going to join Astryn, or is he going to stay at the university and just join them later?
He's going to walk up to Saren and just kind of go, "Oh, Saren, would you like to tell me about your recent adventures over the past few months and catch up a little bit?"
Well, of course. I mean, whenever we last saw each other, I was in the middle of a deal with some Vacalorians, and we ended up making a pit stop on New Door for some things, and then we had to get back to Vacalor because Ranga just had to watch those damn races.
Oh, but those races are very, very, very fun to watch.
Ranga immediately pipes up and... Yeah, so she pipes up, she's like, yeah, those scrap car races are the best! I've got 20 gold pieces on Jameson.
Oh, no, dear sweet Rango, you don't want it on Jameson. You want it on Bartholomew.
Bartholomew?
Yes. He based on the statistics and his past, he is the most sure winner.
I'll take your word for it. And she kind of shuffles off, pondering what you've told her about Bartholomew.
I don't think Astryn would have any particular, like, full interest in races, so she's probably not going to really care about the conversation.
Okay. Well, the conversation fades. You said you wanted to explore the city. And
Yeah, I'm exploring the city.
Saren and Harold are going to catch up.
What is there to do in Orgixera?
Well, I mean, much like any city, there are shops that you can go to, there are bars that you can go to, there are
you know what?
theaters.
Ooh, theater.
Of course, some of these things that you can do may not necessarily be open until later, which you won't. Well, you would miss dinner with the Archduke.
Oh, okay.
But is there anything in particular that you are looking for that you want to do?
Well,
Because again, you
let's
could
see.
browse the library. You could just walk downtown and try to pickpocket people if you wanted to.
You know, I might do that for an hour, and I might also then go into a store, because I just got this nice leather jacket from Saren, and I need some new boots. Mine are kind of old, so.
Okay. So, wait, the library or pickpocket people?
No, I'm gonna go down and pickpocket people first.
Okay, all right. So you wander down into the main thoroughfare there in New Leeran, and of course you can automatically tell, and what you already know of Wargixera is that Leeran is a very wealthy place, and that their mid to low class is still kind of a higher class than some of the other planets, especially where you're from and what you're used to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and have you roll. Let's call it... Roll me a d6.
A D6.
Yep.
Okay, not a sleight of hand.
No, I need you to roll me a d6 first.
Good. 4.
Okay, you rolled a 4. So I would like you to make me 4 sleight of hand checks.
Oh, okay. 15.
Okay.
16.
Yep.
12. 23.
Okay, so you are able to successfully pickpocket 3 individuals along the way. One of them, however, little less successful in doing so.
Kind of got
Now,
caught.
I'm going to have them roll a perception check, and then you may have to talk your way out of this one.
Talk myself out of it.
You were not able to get anything off of them, but they didn't notice that you were trying.
Do you need me to roll persuasion?
Somewhere in the... No, I don't need you to roll persuasion. They rolled a natural 1 on their perception check.
Okay.
So they did not see you. So just in the hubbub of you moving down the city, you reach out, grab something off of somebody.
Bumped into them a little too hard. Or something.
You bumped into them a little too hard. You weren't able to get your hand out where you needed it to go, and you just weren't able to lift the coin or the gem or the ring or the jewelry or whatever it was that you were going for off of their body.
I wanted to use my +6 in persuasion.
I know, but you might still get a chance to.
Okay.
The night is not over. Go ahead and roll me a D100 twice.
There's the first one. 92. And then the second one, a 85.
You managed to get 92 gold pieces and 85 silver pieces.
Hell yeah. You can afford me some new boots now.
Yep.
How long did that take me? How long did it take me? Do I still got some time?
I'm gonna say that I mean, if you're still trying to go look for boots, right?
Yeah, I want to go look for boots.
Okay. So you find a nice store on the not on the main strip, a few streets off the main strip. It's a nice little place, and it's labeled Fred's Fancies.
Fred's Fancies.
Yep, Fred's Fancies.
So
You
it's
walk
not like
inside. Say again.
it's not like a specific cobbler store. It's like a
It would be like a retail store, you
Retail
go
store,
in there,
yeah,
you
yeah.
buy clothes, you buy accessories, you get shoes,
all right.
fine wear. You're
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a good part of the city. I mean, there is a not so nice part of the city, but this is the good part of the city. So you can walk into Fred's Fancies, and Fred is a half-elf man,
Okay.
and he greets you. Welcome in to my store.
Hi. I'm looking for some.
Alrighty, right this way. And he leads you down one of the aisles, and he points to a selection of footwear. And he chuckles. He goes, "You just let me know if there's anything that catches your fancy."
I will absolutely. I do have a second question as far as the boots. Do you have any that have a little like secret pocket or compartment for, let's say, either a knife or a blaster?
Give me one moment. Actually, give me one moment. He comes back to you a few minutes later, and he says, "Well, I don't have anything that has a secret compartment in it. I do have a couple of pairs of boots that are a step above."
Wait, a step above?
Yes.
How so?
Well, I've got some boots that make you exceptionally stealthy.
Okay.
And now they're not my most expensive boots, but they are pretty good boots.
Alright. I am looking for something that is comfortable and would, fashionable, match my, my brand new jacket here. And replace these old things. But making me super stealthy, that's, sounds something like right on my alley. Can I see these boots?
Now, absolutely. And he brings out a pair of boots that are... They almost resemble more of slippers. And they're kind of a greenish color.
Slippers? I don't know. As nice as the Delphi would be, they don't really... It's not my style. I'm looking for something,
I see. Well, perhaps these would be more of your fancy. And he goes and he brings back a pair of leather boots that have some red accents on them. And he says, "Now these are very special boots. They can help you get into some high places with very little effort."
Like jumping?
Exactly.
I'm gonna try on both boots. I want to see how I feel at both of them.
Okay. You...
Okay, so I'm guessing that one of them is the boots of jumping and the other one is the boots of Elvenkind.
Well, actually, one of them is the Boots of Elvenkind, and the other one is the Boots of Dancing.
Oh, the Boots of Dancing. That's the jumping one.
Yes, that's the one that allow you to jump.
I'm trying to see which one's higher. They're both my acrobatics and my stealth are at a +5. So either one I get a +1 to. So you know what? I'm gonna try on the Boots of Dancing.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna try them both on, but I'm gonna try the Boots of Dancing on first. Walk around a little bit, and she says, "Can I test them out?"
Well, absolutely.
So she kind of bounces on her heels a little bit or on toes, and then she kind of kicks up her heels a bit, and then does whatever she does to test the boots.
Okay,
And,
so mechanically,
yeah.
whenever you test out these boots, you vertically leap up 10 feet.
Ooh,
And then
okay.
you land. Now, typically, whenever you fall from a height of 10 feet or more, mechanically, you would take 1d6 of damage.
Right.
These boots will allow you to fall from 30 feet or less and take no damage.
Oh, all right. Yeah. That definitely appeals to her. And she's going to, after trying on the Boots of Elvenkind, she's going to purchase the Boots of Dancing.
Okay, that will be...
Or ask how much they are.
That will be 125 gold pieces.
125
Yes.
gold pieces, right?
Yes. All right. You remove the gold, and you can add the Boots of Dancing.
And I'm wearing them.
All right. Anything else you're trying to do before dinner?
Oh, it does help with stealthy.
It does.
Make your every movement smoother, stealthier, more elegant. Ooh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the restaurant.
Perfect. So, you arrive, and it's easy to find. It's easy enough to ask a passerby and find directions and street signs that lead you to the Crystal Flute.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm sure there's like some maps of the city around.
Right. You are here. This is where you're trying to go to. Exactly. And you
Only
find the
Leeran
Crystal
had
Flute.
maps all over.
Yes. And it is as you walk up, you are approached by the rest of the party. Saren, Luca, Renga's there, and Harold as well. And they're outside, they're waiting for you, and the building itself, Harold, this is for you as well. You see the building, the Crystal Flute has like a neon sign on the outside of the building with almost looks like a martini glass, and it just says the Crystal Flute. And it's
cute.
in comparison to the other buildings, it's kind of nondescript, but it is kind of an off-white, almost a tannish color, and it's got some pillars, a big round window, and it's, like I said, not as fancy on the outside, but it is pretty nice on the inside. Saren cuts past the line, walks up to the bouncer, and he's a big Goliath man with you see his name tag says Carl on it. And
Did you say a Goliath named Carl?
yes,
Nice.
he looks at Saren and goes, "Saren, it's good to see you. Right this way." And he opens up the little partition there and then escorts you all in. He walks you through the Crystal Flute. The lower level of the Crystal Flute is a pretty open space. There's like a row of tables down the center on one side. Think of like a rectangle. And there's a bar on the left. Off to the right, around the outside of this rectangular room, is like booths and tables, and then a single row down the center. It allows for the space to be open, but still allows seating, obviously, but people to move around comfortably. It's not a high volume place, but it is a hot spot. On the back side of the first floor, there is like a gambling hall.
Hello.
You go up the stairs. There is another seating area. There's another bar. There is no gambling area.
Okay.
You go up to the third floor, and this is where things get different, because this is the VIP section. Now, the VIP section is split into two parts. Not only do you have the dining area and the gambling area, because there is a high stakes, like a high rollers gambling area on one side. There's a bar.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a stage. And then you have the VIP booths. Now, the booths are built in such a way that you are escorted into them from the back. And they've designed this in such a way that people can enter and never even really see who else is in the VIP booths, but everyone can see the stage. And whoever's performing can see the stage. And then above that, there's a platform, and that's the ducal box. And that is the Archduke's private box that he has reserved for him at the Crystal Flute. So, you're led up through all 3 floors. You get to the VIP section, and you are escorted into the VIP box.
The
Archduke
ducal
Eythor
box?
Into the ducal box, yes.
All right. I just like
Why,
saying that
what are you
word.
laughing at?
No,
Ducal?
I just
What's
like
wrong with the word ducal?
It's fun to say.
I think Morgan laughed at the word ducal too, if I remember correctly.
Probably. More than likely.
More than likely.
Funny words are funny. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, funny words are funny, and ducal is one of them, but it is proper. So,
Ducal.
you're led up into the box, and Eythor is already waiting for you, and he stands up as you guys approach, and you sit down, and he greets you guys. A waiter comes over, a little halfling man, and he goes,
"Oh, good evening, Your Majesties. It's nice to see you again. So, here's your menu. You guys can, if you want to give me a drink order, I'll get that in for you right away with the bartender, and I'll bring it back, and then if you're ready for food, or just, I'll also get that for you as well. But please enjoy your stay here at the Crystal the Crystal Flute, and I'll be back in a moment for your drink order. I'll give you guys a chance to settle." And he walks off.
What was
Both
his
of you
name?
can look at the
I
menu.
think you cut out.
I didn't say his name, actually.
Oh, I think you said his name. Okay.
No, I didn't.
The little
I actually-
halfling guy.
I didn't give the... you know what? We're going to name him Jacob. The little halfling dude's name is Jacob. So, Jacob,
Waiter.
the halfling waiter. Yeah.
Halfling waiter named Jacob.
Yep. So you guys look at the menu. I have a menu for you.
I thought his name was like Private Snuffy or something like that.
No. Okay,
Private
so
Snuff.
the Private Snuffy. You know what? I'm writing that down.
What the
That might-
fuck? In this halfling's army.
All right, what's our menu?
Okay, so the menu has 3 drinks on it. The Goddess Embrace. It is lemonade, vodka, and a blue Suracal. There is light on the horizon. It's an orange slice muddled with allspice and nutmeg, mixed with tequila and topped with passion fruit juice. Stardust, which is a cucumber vodka, vermouth, edible glitter, and a mint leaf.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. What's that one called again? Stardust?
Stardust.
Oh, yeah. Well, since my name is Star. Yeah.
That's the one that you're going to order? Okay.
I'm going to give me a Stardust.
For food, you guys have a food menu as well, which you can order from. Tits and Fritz, an elevated version. So it's all gratin potatoes, some lightly grilled chicken, and some topped with like it's got Polgern cheese on it.
Oh, Polgern cheese.
Yep, it's got Polgern cheese on it. And some little chives on top.
I didn't realize Polgerns made cheese.
They do. They do.
How do you milk a Polger?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Very careful.
The next thing up is the tomahawk of Tiberius.
Ooh.
And this is a tomahawk steak that's been sauteed in black truffle butter, topped with a mushroom chimichurri sauce. It has a side of mashed potatoes and balsamic glazed edamame.
Oh.
The next item on the menu is Samuder's Bounty. That is a lobster tail with butter to dip, and then it has Month Pet steak, which is a type of fish, seared lightly, and a side of butterfly shrimp that are lightly breaded and sautéed, and then a seaweed salad topped with sesame seeds. That is your menu.
Damn. It all sounds so good.
I was hungry when I wrote this.
I could tell. That is.
Menu. Anyway, so Jacob, your waiter, he comes back in a few minutes and he goes,
Have you all decided? Can I get you anything?
I'm gonna get the Stardust to drink, and then which do you recommend? The Tiberius' Tomahawk or the Tits and Frites?
My personal favorite is the elevated Tits and Frites. I'm a big fan of Bulgurn cheese, but the Tomahawk of Tiberius is definitely a house favorite.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try the Tits and Frites.
Alright, a good Tits and Frites for you. And for everybody else, and he'll look at Harold.
Water, please. Water. And then maybe the Samuder's bounty.
Alrighty, a bounty for you. Fantastic. He takes everybody else's order, he scampers off, and you guys are free to enjoy the evening. At this point in the evening, however, lights on the stage come up. The lights on the stage come up. A small half-elf woman gets up on the stage. She's got short, mousy brown hair, and she's got a saxophone, and she's got like a red, like a musician's jacket kind of deal. And she gets up there and she goes, "Hey everyone, I'm Saxy Maxine, and behind me we've got the Puka Shells, and we're gonna be performing for you guys tonight. This is one of our favorite places to perform. It's so good to see."
I'm sorry, you cut out for a second. What's the name?
Saxy Maxine and the Puka Shells.
You're cutting out pretty.
Oh, am I?
And the Puka Shells?
Yes.
That's cute.
And the Puka Shells.
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay.
You've been cutting out kind of periodically.
I don't know how to fix it, but I'll do my best. So she's like, "It's good to see the Ducal family again, and we're going to be playing a request. Somebody won some sort of contest. I don't really know anything about that, but I guess there was a contest I wasn't made aware of. But Gomph, we're going to be playing your favorite song, Conspiracy." And then she begins to play this light, jazzy, soft rock song. And, yeah.
Nice.
Anything you guys want to discuss in the meantime? Anything you guys want to do in the meantime?
No, but I am going to make the observation that I am surrounded by really tall, fuzzy dudes.
You are, actually.
Not out loud. I'm just to myself. I'm now making the revelation that I am surrounded by big, tall, fuzzy dudes.
Well, okay. Since you're making observations, why don't you go ahead, both of you, roll me a perception check as you look about the restaurant. Eythor's in the background, gently laughing, joking with Saren and Renga and Luca.
A 10.
18.
Okay. Astryn, you're more focused on the fact that you're surrounded by big fuzzy dudes. And,
By big fuzzy dudes.
Yep. But Harold, maybe it's more out of a paranoia for you, but you do happen to clock the entrance of a Lionel dressed in... Well, actually, let me back up here. While you're sitting in the box, you do see a well-dressed gentleman come out from the backstage.
Wait, hold on. Question real quick.
Yes.
I thought we couldn't see the other boxes.
You can't see the other boxes, but you can see the stage, and you can see a couple of the service doors.
Oh, okay. So I could see the things around the stage and like the walkways and stuff like that. But
Right. You can't see inside of the boxes below you, inside of the VIP booths.
Okay.
You can see some of the walkways. You can even kind of see into the gambling area as well.
Okay. I was just wondering how you're seeing these people. Hold on.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Go ahead.
So actually, you know what? I'm not going to go back and say that you saw this guy. You see this guy now at this point through the performance. Okay. You see a well-dressed man at one point. seems a little, just a suspicious character. That's about what you figure out.
Yeah?
But you also see,
Does he?
see a Lionel with a fur collar, a big jacket, and then he's got a cane and then like a bunch of rings on his fingers. You see him. After a couple of songs, Maxine gets off the stage and she enters the ducal box.
Ooh.
And Maxine begins engaging in conversation with the Archduke and the Grand Duchess. What languages do you speak, Harold?
Oh god. A lot.
And then, Astryn, what languages do you speak?
Yeah, hold up, getting there.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, and Undercommon.
I think also...
But Undercommon we put as the,
Thames.
yeah.
Okay.
Thames.
Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. So, in the middle of this conversation, Astryn, you clock this first. Maxine is speaking in a type of Thieves' Cant.
Ooh.
But it's based off of a different language. It's not the typical Thieves' Cant of what you're used to, which is,
So instead of like ASL, it's Spanish Sign Language.
Exactly. It's kind of like that, and she's using this, another language to influence her Thieves' Cant. And Harold,
Oh, okay.
you pick up on it as well, because every once in a while there'll be words that get run together that kind of resemble Giant. Now, I want you both to go ahead and roll me a perception check. I'm going to give you both advantage.
Okay. Just also
Nat
keep
20.
in mind, Thieves' Cant does also have a lot of hand gestures.
It can. In Brian's campaign that he's doing for his YouTube channel, I
Nat
had a
20.
rogue. You both rolled nat 20s. I
Rolled a nat 20 plus 3, 23.
hate both of you. So my rogue character that I was playing for Brian's campaign, she would tap almost like Morse code.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that was how she Thieves' Canted to people.
That's cool.
Okay, so because you both rolled exceptionally well, and you got natural 20s,
Yeah,
Maxine begins to tell this story to Eythor, and what she says is that an agent of the First Republic, one of the representatives, his name is Hector Urvac. He's a dwarven diplomat from Drazobertala. And he has come all the way across the galaxy to try to convince, yet again, Eythor Falcox to join the First Republic. Because he has gotten his spy network is learned some things about the Zionaugur theocracy. And they've been having some exceptional problems with an individual by the name of Salvador Kethkai.
Salvador Kethkai?
Yep.
At the mention of this, Harold automatically stiffens in his chair.
Okay.
I'm able to pick this all up?
You were able to pick all of... Well, you rolled a natural 20, okay? You could pick a lot up.
I'm actually able to understand a lot of her Thieves' Cant. Sweet.
Yes. Well, you rolled a natural 20. I mean, that's in both of you. So both of you picked all of this up. When she's done giving this Thieves' Canted spiel, she... actually, Luca gets up and he leaves the booth. And he goes... he actually exits the through the backstage area.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Eythor gets up. He bids you all good evening. And he leaves. He wants to try to get ahead of Hector, and he wants to surprise him that he knows about this surprise meeting. So he's going to go make plans for that. And then Maxine gets up, and she goes, I'm going to go freshen up before my next set. She bids you all a good evening. She gets up from the table. She goes back down the stairs, and she goes backstage as well.
I'm assuming at this point we probably would have eaten already, right?
At this point, your drinks would have arrived, your food would have arrived.
Yeah, okay.
Eaten. We're going to cut over to Morgan's character.
Oh shit! Who dat? I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know who it is.
Vega.
Is that my name?
Vega. It is.
I don't think that's my name right now.
Last we left off, I think it is. Oh, no, it is not. Your name, at this point in time, is Alejandro.
Alejandro?
So,
is that the name I... Okay. No, I'm down with it. I don't even know if that was the name I used, but I'm down with it.
That is the name that you gave me.
I really should start writing these down.
It's a good thing I did, right?
Thank you.
So, Alejandro has watched...
Yes, it's Alejandro.
He watched Luca leave the box. He watched Eythor leave the box. And then he watched Maxine leave the ducal box. And then he exited his VIP booth because he heard a slight altercation. We
did. Yes, I heard
you
something.
left your booth, and you almost bumped into, as well, a tabaxi gentleman with a fur collar coat. Excuse me, a Lionel. I said tabaxi. A Lionel with a cane and rings on his finger. And he was making his way to the gambling area.
That's Shathid.
Shifhead.
Oh, Shifhead. Yeah, I want him to die.
So what are you going to do right now? Because if you also remember...
He's got his goonies flanking him.
He does.
Right? Alright. Well, I'm not going to necessarily chase him down.
Okay.
He's my number one target right now. I know that Astryn is here too, don't I?
You do. You also know that Astryn is here.
Yeah. Okay. I don't recognize the bug. I don't recognize the furball.
No, you would not recognize Harold, but the descriptions that you were given would match Astryn and then Arduan's character.
Right.
Okay.
They seem to be okay though right now, right? They're fine.
They're still in the box. They're still up there in the ducal box.
Good.
So they haven't gone anywhere yet.
I like it when they stay in one spot. That's good. That's helpful. I'm gonna tail my target.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Astryn and company do their thing. They're not dead yet. She's not dead yet, so that's a plus.
That is a plus.
Yet.
So you make your way down into the gambling area.
I don't like this sound.
And the gambling area is, you've got red carpet. As I said, the colors of Wargix are blue, but the crystal flute has a lot of red. They kind of stand out in the crowd. So there's red carpet, there's crystal chandeliers, and it's a beautiful, everything's made of wood and lined with this red felt. There's dice tables, card tables. Unfortunately, because we're not all present, I don't have it ready yet, I can't do any card gambling games, but I can do dice gambling.
Aww.
I know, unfortunately. The card set that I ordered will come in this week. Yes.
So can I interject from
Wait, I thought you had...
Yes.
Well...
Hang on 1 second. What's up?
So, at this point in time, Harold is really kind of freaked out about the conversation he heard Maxine having about the theocracy. So, he needs to blow off some steam. So, he gets up and goes to the gambling area.
Oh, he's going to go to the gambling area?
He goes to the gambling area because he's really good at dice.
Okay.
And he knows he's really good at dice.
Okay.
because he's very smart. He knows statistics and shit. But anyway, he's really good at dice. So he is now making his way towards this area where, I don't remember. You said Alejandro, where he is, and the lion dude. So he's kind of going to be in that area too.
Okay, so let's just say that there's a dice table open, okay? And Shithet is there at this dice table, and Vega, or excuse me, I should say Alejandro, do you make your way over...
Giving away his real name.
Do you make your way over to this table?
To whose table?
The one where
To my
Shithet
targets?
is. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think I shall.
As you approach the table, a tall, furry troll creature known as a drow approaches the table as well, and he seems a little shaken up, but he pulls it together. And the dealer at the table, he goes, "All right, everybody, place your bets." Now, the way that this is going to work is you are going to roll 2d8s. Okay? The bet is going to be 5 gold.
Gotta check my inventory. I have 23 gold. Give me more. I felt like you gave me more at one point.
So, the way this is the way that this game works is everybody rolls 2d8. And
Wait, hold on. There's not a bet limit because it's the high rollers.
Well, we're gonna start out. This doesn't have the starting bet is 5 gold. Everybody puts 5 gold in the pot. But if you want to start the bet at more, you have the opportunity to say that before the game starts. Okay?
Oh,
if you said, "Hey, I wanted the bet to start out at 10 platinum," then everybody puts 10 platinum in if they want to buy in. But the dealer has to say, "I'm starting the bet at 5."
Oh, okay.
It's just house rules.
Sorry, I'm eavesdropping.
No, you're good. You're good. So everyone rolls 2d8. So if you were playing just one-on-one, it would be best kind of 2 out of 3, almost. But when you have multiple people, it's going to kind of go in descending order. So, what was your first 2 rolls for the game?
I rolled a 5 or 6 for a total of 11.
5 and a 6. Okay. The idea of the game is you want both dice rolls to equal as close to 8 as possible. Or you get 8. Okay? So you rolled an 11. Right?
Did I just bust? Am I bust? I busted.
No, you haven't busted yet.
What?
Harold, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6 and a 4.
So you rolled a 10. Okay, so at this point in the game, Alejandro, I need you to mark just 1 strike against you.
What? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Oh, fine.
Don't worry. You can either up the bet at this point,
Ooh, I'm so gonna kill some people when I... Nope. What?
or you can keep the bet the same.
I'm gonna get everybody up in this bitch. No.
Does Harold want to up the bet?
Yes.
Harold wants to up the bet.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to up it to?
8.
8 gold.
I
total
call.
14.
I'll call.
Okay. All right. Shithet will do the same.
Oh shit.
We all roll again.
Both? Two die?
Yep, 2d8s.
I'ma lose.
4 and 3.
Wow.
What did you get?
I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Okay. You have another strike against you.
Okay.
Shithet rolled a 9.
Oh, okay.
All right. Does anybody want to up the bet?
Yes.
What do you want to up it to?
10.
10. Okay, so that would be 26 gold.
I fold.
You fold. Okay, so you are out of the game. It is now Shathet and Harold. You roll 2 dice again.
I'm nervous.
What did you get?
5 and 3.
You have won the pot.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, let's see. 26 plus 52.
Jesus. This is gold.
Actually, hold on. Excuse me. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Shathet is impressed. He looks at you and he goes, "You play a good game with dice."
That's my fucking target.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm impressed by your rolling skills.
Oh, thank you. I'm very lucky. Thank you. This was all I needed for the night. I just needed to roll off some steam.
You seem like a learned man.
Yes, I am within the sciences as a trade.
Do you
Biochemistry.
He pulls out a cigar like item, okay, and he offers you one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Let's step outside. I'd like to talk business with you.
What kind of business?
Well, you see, what you have there is one of my products. I'm involved in war gum manufacturing.
What?
War gum manufacturing.
It's a drug.
I am in need of the services of a biochemist.
He's a drug maker. He does drugs and he makes drugs.
I'm so pissed that I chose
It's
this
so
one.
funny. I love it.
I'm gonna kill this guy so hard.
I can't focus right now.
Please do.
Exactly.
So I don't have to
I'll
do
be
this
your
again.
favorite. Don't worry about it.
Perhaps we could step outside and discuss business.
I'd be willing to hear you out, but I can't make any promises. My schedule is so super busy right now.
I understand. I have a pretty busy schedule myself.
Yeah. We can speak.
So the two of you go outside backstage, and as you walk out, kind of behind the building, there's like a smoking area. First off, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
18.
With an 18, you see Luca and Maxine having a conversation.
They're doing what now?
They're having a conversation.
Oh,
You notice that Luca is holding Maxine.
Saucy.
They finish their conversation as Shathet lights up his cigar, and then he lights up yours. And then you watch Maxine run back inside, and then Luca, he slowly follows. A few minutes later, you hear saxophone music start up again. And the cigar itself, when he lights it up, the smoke is a very kind of a greenish color, and the cigar itself is kind of a blue color. And it has have you guys ever smelled like a clove cigarette?
a what?
A clove cigarette?
Oh, yeah.
So it has a very spicy smell to it. It's actually kind of a pleasant smell, but it's very pungent. And that's kind of what this smells like. It has kind of a spicy smell to it.
Also, you should check your messages. Sorry, I've distracted our dungeon master.
Yep. Okay. So while you're smoking this, he goes, "So I've got a facility just outside Hexenvora. There's my facility for refining Wargum. Perhaps you could stop by and we could talk about a position?
So Harold is not really smoking the cigar. He's kind of pretending to, but doing little, like, teeny tiny minuscule puffs so that shithead, what's his name?
Shathet.
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 So that Shathet doesn't, like, realize he's not actually smoking it.
Roll me a deception check.
Where's my deception? Hold on. 17?
He doesn't notice that you're not inhaling.
Okay.
He doesn't pick up on that.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, so Harold is, like, not really inhaling, but he's acting as though he's listening intently to this guy. And he just kind of looks at him and goes, "What made you want to get into this business?"
He rubs his fingers together. Coin.
Oh, yes.
Coin is what makes the galaxy move. Lines pockets, gets politicians to do what you want. Most people have a price.
And I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Shathet Hunrara of the Revolving Snow Clan. It's a quite lucrative business, I assure you.
Oh, it seems so. It seems like you do well for yourself. You're very put together.
Thank you.
I will have to think this over, but I appreciate you speaking with me, and I can be in touch if I can head over your way.
Absolutely. And he reaches into his coat and he hands you like a business card, if you will. Something akin to, maybe like he taps your data pad and it puts his number in there, so that you can call him later.
Right.
And get in touch with him so that you can contact Shathet Hurara. And he goes, did you give him your name?
No.
Okay. So he'll ask for your name.
My name is Harold.
Harold, it's so nice to meet you. I will leave you to your evening.
Thank you. And thank you for this. He holds up the cigar and kind of gestures to it. Thank you.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Have a good night.
He takes another couple of puffs and then he puts it out and then he walks back inside.
Once Harold sees him out of view, he automatically puts out the cigar, chucks it, kind of like as if it's gross, and then he automatically deletes the number out of his data pad. He was only trying not to piss off someone who clearly looks important. Like, he sees the goons. Like, he's not stupid.
Okay.
So he didn't want to piss him off. So that's why he was going along with it. But he wants absolutely nothing to do with him.
Okay. So, at this time, I am actually going to ask Talia and Kristen if they could step out of the room or leave the channel for a moment. I will text you and call you whenever it's time to come back in.
Because
I have something that I need to handle with
It's because I asked to do something. Specifically, I wanted to do it while he was outside.
Okay, I kind of gather what it is, but okay.
Alright, so if you wouldn't mind... Okay, so Talia has left the group chat, and Kristen has stepped out of the room.
And stabbing a guy.
So for our listening audience, Morgan said that Alejandro followed them outside. I mean, he rolled a stealth check of 25. He then rolled a perception check. And with that perception check, he was able to... Where are you positioned?
Honestly, anywhere behind this guy. So that he doesn't know I'm coming.
Shathet Hunrara?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that the way that this alley is positioned, you're actually kind of in between Shathet, Hunrara, Harold, and Maxine and Luca.
Oh, fuck.
You're going to pick up a little bit of the conversation of Luca and Maxine. The conversation is kind of simple. It is just two lovers talking.
Sure.
And Luca is asking Maxine for the second time to marry him.
Yes, girl! Jeez!
But she says no.
Oh my fucking god.
She loves Luca. Absolutely loves him with her whole being. But the lifestyle that she lives of being an espionage, she's not sure that now's the right time to do that. Turning back your attention to Shathet and Harold, you notice that Shathet has had a conversation with Harold about asking him to join his operations at Hexenforup.
Sure.
And you've heard this name before. He then saunters off.
Yeah, where's he going?
What do you want to do? He's headed back inside.
Well, I'm looking to catch him when he's A, not near his goons, and B, at least somewhat away from people.
This is your opportunity.
Okay, yeah. This is what I do. This is my thing.
Give me
doing it.
1 moment.
As I draw my sickle. Keenly aim to bury it in his back.
Are you sneaking up on him? Are you an assassin? That's your subclass, right?
Am I an assassin? No. I'm a monk.
No. Oh, that's right. You're a monk. I don't know why. For some reason, I think you're an assassin. No, you're a monk. Okay.
Mush monk.
This is your opportunity to take out Shathet Hunrara. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, and if you are trying to attack him, make an attack roll.
Okay.
And you have advantage on this because he is completely unaware.
My first roll is an 18. But my second roll...
That hits.
Okay, it's just going to be an 18.
What was your second roll?
Not an 18.
You have advantage on both of these attacks.
Oh! Oh, I'm attacking twice. I can attack twice?
Oh, you cannot. You
No.
have... that's right. So you can attack once, and then flurry of blows.
Yes, that's
So
what I
you're...
do.
Did you flurry of blows?
I did not flurry of blows. We're going to do that right now. Okay, that is also an 8... actually, sorry, take that back. That's a 21.
Okay, so both of these attacks hit.
Okay. First we're going to go with the sickle damage. Yeah, okay. That's a 6 points of damage. And I'll leave the sickle in his back as I hit him with the flurry of blows. For 5, so a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay.
He is not dead.
He is not dead.
Ah!
That was your surprise round.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay.
That's a 7.
He goes first in initiative.
Okay, that's fine.
He is going to pull a cane or a sword out of his cane.
Sure.
And he's going to make a stab attack at you. And he misses wildly.
Yeah, let's go. You suck.
He only has the one attack.
Good.
He knows that if he tries to move away from you, it will not end well for him, so he's going to stay where he's at, and he's going to try to fight you off on his own. He's a tough character, and he is used to fighting people.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Wonderful. I'm going to take the sickle out of his back and stab him again with it. Whee!
Okay.
Oh, that's deadly. 25.
Was that a natural 20 or just a 25?
Oh, no, natural 20. So it's regular 25.
Okay.
Doing 8 damage on that. I'm going to spend another key point. We're going to do another flurry of blows.
Okay.
As I just rail on this guy for another 8 points of damage. Strike at his goofy little, like, weak points. I hit him in like, I do the classic kung fu move. Where I just strike his fucking airways or whatever.
Okay, so you're trying to paralyze his airways?
Hell yeah. Yeah, let's say that. Yeah.
Roll me a luck check.
I'll luck check. Flat D20.
Yep,
Whee!
flat D20.
That's a 9.
You are unfortunately unable to paralyze his airways. It is now his turn.
It was just more for flavor.
He is going... Well, I was going to allow it, because he is now going to try to call out for help. He's going to expend his action to try to call help. Okay? Now, I'm going to roll a perception check for another character to see if they hear him.
Yeah.
This is a flat D20 roll. They hear him.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a D4. And that's going to determine how many rounds of combat we have before this other character gets here and if you're able to get away. You have a single turn of combat.
Okay.
One other round of combat to finish him off and escape. Alright? It is now your turn.
Here we go. I am going to do the old sickle attack, flurry of blows. I rolled an 11 on the sickle.
That misses.
Yeah. Fuck. Flurry of blows. Unnatural 20.
Go ahead and roll your damage die twice, and then
No,
add
unnatural,
your modifier
not
to that.
natural.
Oh, an unnatural 20. Dirty 20. Okay, that hits.
Okay,
That hits.
Yeah, for a total of 6 points of bludgeoning damage on my flurry of blows, so I'm trying to rapidly hit this guy as much as I possibly can.
Okay. It is now his turn.
Yeah.
So he's going to make his turn. You're going to make your turn. And if you are not able to finish him off and escape in your turn, you will still be in initiative with someone else. Okay?
That's fine.
All right. So he's going to make an attack against you.
Agile parry for a +2 to my AC.
What is your AC now?
Should be 18, I think.
So
Right?
So he misses you.
Sweet. Okay, I deflect that shit.
Yeah, you strike him a couple times. He tries to strike at you. He's unable to. He calls out for help. You attack him again. You hit him once. He takes his sword cane and he goes low and he tries to come at you, but you see it coming and you take your sickle and you knock it to the side, and it is now your turn.
Fucking go! Another sickle attack for a total of 12.
To hit,
Let's go.
that misses.
What? 12? A 12 misses?
A 12 misses.
Okay, never mind then. I didn't do any damage to him. I am not going to cast Flurry of Blows.
You are not. What is it that you want to do?
Oh, I can just unarmed strike this guy as a bonus action.
You could.
I do so.
Okay.
Unarmed strike! Whoa! Let's go. That's 25.
That hits.
For a total of 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
As I strike him in the face.
you make a couple of strikes at this guy, and a couple of them miss, and then your last one, it hits, it lands, it does, you've done quite a bit of damage to this guy, but he is still standing. And at this point, one of his goons, just one of them, enters the alleyway and enters initiative.
Wonderful. Bring it on. Got this.
He rolls a natural 20.
That's fine.
So he's going to go first.
Yeah.
He's going to make an unarmed strike against you.
Oh boy.
And he rolls another natural 20.
Okay.
So he runs out of the alleyway. He sees you attacking his boss. And he hits you with a haymaker. And that is going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So, boom. He hits you once, and then he's going to attack you for a second time. And he rolls a 21.
That hits.
And that's going to be another 6 points of damage. What is it that you would like to do?
I'm gonna try to kill this guy.
You're
I'm gonna attack him with my sickle
again?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. He's dying. 24 to hit.
That hits.
I'll cut at him with my scythe again. For 8 damage.
Okay. Because Shathet had, taken so much damage and his bodyguard had shown up, he had kind of taken a step back. He was gonna try to get away. But before he was able to do so, you reached in there and you hit him one more time across the throat or the chest. You open him up and he falls to the ground dead.
Let's fucking go!
It is still your turn. You have bonus action movement. What do you want to do?
I do a bonus action movement. His cane sword is just kind of laying there, right?
It is.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
And then I flee.
And then you flee.
Yeah. I would like to, at the very least, break line of sight with his other goon.
Alrighty. Do you have... You're exiting this other guy's melee range.
Or I am, yeah.
Stepping in the wind.
Oh, do I step in the wind? I do, yes. I will...
Okay.
Yeah, I will spend my last key point to do Step of the Wind, disengage this guy.
Okay. So, you reach out, you kill Shathet Harara, you snatch up his sword cane, you rush out away from this goon. He does swing at you, obviously, because you stepped to the wind.
I fucking slide right underneath that shit.
You slide right up underneath it, and I'm gonna say you do some really cool monk stuff. You run up a wall, and you're able to escape this alleyway and get out of the area.
Hell yeah!
You are out of initiative.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna go ahead and call.
Okay, if I'm out of initiative, my first thing I'm gonna do is, if I'm out of line of sight with this guy, I am going to immediately change.
Okay.
I shapeshift. Right. I ditch my clothes, and I fucking go. At least a little way. I'm not gonna go too far away from the fluted fluted glass. The crystal flute. The crystal flute. Sorry, yes. I'm not going too far away from the crystal flute. Because I still need to check up on Astryn.
Yep. All right.
I did, guys. I did. I killed a guy. Vega just killed a man. He was bad. He was a bad man.
Who's bad?
That man was bad, and I made sure that he would not be bad anymore.
Good.
Yeah, that's right. Because good is the opposite of bad. And that's what I did. I did good.
Alright. Now that we have everyone back. So, I want to kind of retcon something real quick. We're going to do an immediate little retcon here. Harold, how long of a time would you have waited before you went back inside?
Before I went back inside?
Yes.
Well, it probably would have taken a few minutes for him to put out the cigar and delete the thing that was on his data pad, whatever you want to call it. And then he probably would have just breathed in the fresh air for a couple minutes, really made sure that what's-his-nuts wasn't coming back.
Okay.
So maybe like anywhere from 5-10 minutes.
Okay. I want you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Okay, with disadvantage it was 18. Because I rolled a nat 20 and then I rolled an 18.
Okay. So while you were standing in this alleyway, breathing in the fresh air, you hear Shithet call out for help. And you hear a scuffle. What do you want to do?
Absolutely nothing.
Let's go.
I do not like confrontation.
No.
And I can tell that, or I could kind of tell that this man was not really a good dude.
Would you have gone towards the sounds of a scuffle?
Yes and no. So I wouldn't have gone like running. Like I wouldn't have booked ass over there. But I would kind of like creep, like if it's around a corner.
Yep.
I would have kind of creeped and just like peeked my head around a little bit. Just to see what was going on. But I wouldn't have like outright done anything.
Okay. You watch as a man that you saw earlier inside of the crystal flute kill Shithet Hunara and then run off out of the alleyway.
In the opposite direction of me?
He would have blown right past you and keep going.
Okay.
You would have had no time to react. But I would also like for you to answer me one question. Would this have...
Yes.
Okay. Now that that's taken care of.
Yep.
The bodyguards of this Shithet Hunrara. Morgan, thank you for killing off the Shithet so I don't have to voice his character again.
Let's go!
The rest of his bodyguards come out. There's about 5 of them. They huddle around the body.
And I stole shit.
What is it that you want to do? Do you want to go back inside the crystal flute?
Yeah, I'll
No, not you, not yet.
Oh.
We'll get to you here in a second.
Touching talking me, I'm sorry.
Yes. I go running straight back in there to find Saren.
So there is another entrance. That's the backstage area where you saw Luca and Maxine kind of over on that side. Mm-hmm. You could go that way instead of having to go through the guards.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so you run back inside and you go find Saren.
Yes.
So you find Saren and Astryn. Luca's there as well, and Ardawan. What are you doing?
I still don't know Astryn and Ardawan that good yet in order to trust them.
Right.
They haven't really necessarily done anything to prove their trust to me. I'm a very skeptical man. So I go up to Saren, and you said Luca and Rengar are there?
Yes.
Okay. So I go up to Saren, and I just kind of say, Miss Saren, may I speak with you real quick, please?
Well, of course, Harold. What's going on?
This way. And I kind of shuffle her over.
I'll be right back, everyone. What's going on, Harold? You guys step a little bit away.
I heard Maxine talking to Eythor about the theocracy, and you know how I feel about the theocracy. I don't really like them, so I started getting a little bit flustered. So I went to the gambling hall and I played some dice with a couple of people, and one was named Shithet, and then he wanted to offer me a job, so we went into the alleyway and we started talking, and I kind of declined him in a nice way, so I knew he wouldn't beat me up, and then he's dead.
Harold rambles on to Saren about these things, and Harold, just take a deep breath for a second, all right? You watched somebody get killed in the alleyway?
I didn't see it happen, but I know that the man who did it was the one who was playing dice with us. I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him. But he apparently had some qualms with this Hun-Ra-Ra figure, and now he's dead, and the man ran off.
Would you be able to identify this man?
Yes.
She thinks for a moment, and she's all right. Well, listen, I'll handle some of this. All right. In the meantime, why don't you go back to the booth and just try to relax? All right. Astryn, what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, Harold pulled Saren aside, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm probably, like, watching the show. I mean, you know. Because, I mean, if they're up there playing, I don't mind, you know, watch a little bit of entertainment every once in a while. Although I will say, probably at this point she's probably done eating, so she would probably end up getting back, like, out of the booth by the time Harold comes back in, and just wandering around.
Okay.
Because she's a nosy person, you know, so she likes to see things, and she may not necessarily go gamble, but she'll definitely go wander around.
Okay. So you begin to wander around. Are you gonna talk to anybody?
Not specifically. Not like go up to anybody. But like if a conversation happens to spark, like say if I go over to the bar and I sit down and, you know, there might be somebody sitting next to me, I might be like, "Hey, you know, nice night, huh?" kind of thing.
Okay. So you walk up to the bar and you sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And
Any complimentary peanuts?
sure, there's some complimentary peanuts.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna take a couple of my fingers and just, you know, eat them.
Now, Vega,
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
you said that you wanted to go back inside the crystal flute.
I do.
What are you going to do once you get inside?
Well, first of all, we're gonna go back and it's gone. First and foremost. 'Cause I
Okay.
don't think his cover was blown. I can't imagine I didn't grab an extra set of clothes. So I probably ditched what I was wearing before. And then
Yeah.
put on a new set.
Well, remember, when you first entered the crystal flute, you changed.
That's true.
Because you found that closet. So you do have a spare change
That's
of
true.
clothes.
Then I will do that one. Yeah, I'll use that set of clothes. Unless that's still in the... It might still be... No, I probably would have grabbed it with... So I'll go back into... Change back into those clothes. And then I think
Okay.
I really, really want to find... Let me look at my list of characters. Told me sure we should look for. Yeah, I definitely want to locate Astryn. And make sure she hasn't done anything crazy like get herself killed.
All right. So you go back inside the crystal flute, and you wander around for a few minutes, and you do end up finding Astryn sitting at
Perfect.
the bar.
Wonderful.
Talk to the
What are
bar.
you-
Nothing. Oh. Yeah,
Nothing.
I'm just going to keep an eyeball on her. I guess really my first question is,
Okay.
does it look like she's accomplished what she was supposed to accomplish? I don't see this person that she was supposed to find with her, do I?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm imagining I know what the target looks like.
Yes.
So that shouldn't be hard. I'm also a little bit hurt, but that's okay. That's fine. We're fine. Perception checks. I'm so well known for my perception checks, clearly. Wow, I really am. That's a 20.
All right. You are able to clock that Arduan he's left the Dougal box, and he did make his way over to, or he's making his way over to the gambling area. He doesn't seem to be engaging in anything. He's just wandering around and taking in the sights. So to answer your previous question, no, she has not done what she was supposed to do with.
I'll be fair. I will give her time.
Okay.
I'm a little perturbed that he's not already tied up in the back of a spaceship somewhere, but whatever.
The day is not over, right?
Fine. Exactly. The day's not over with, and I'm not going to just butt in. I was given specific orders.
You were. All right. So.
Yeah.
You have taken out one of your targets.
Yeah.
You have located the other one. Astryn, you and Harold have met. You have both gleaned information about a little bit of information about Craystar. Not a whole lot, but just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And we're going to end our session tonight right there.
Does that mean I don't get to listen to this episode either?
No, you do not.
Oh, I'm in suspense.
I know. That's the whole point.
Killing me.
You guys, we're going to end right there. And you guys are still at the Crystal Flute.
Boba Fett character following me around.
Maybe. And all the suspense, we've got a few leads. You know, you and Astryn and Harold have some leads that they can follow up on. And Vega has his own things that he's dealing with. And we will see next time what happens. So before we officially end, actually, you know what? We'll end right there. All right. Thank you all for joining us for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. I can feel that there's definitely a lot of stress right here from my players, but it's exciting.
What?
So, thank you for joining us. We look forward to having you with us next time for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. Make sure to follow, like, comment, subscribe. Check out Brian over on YouTube at Low Action Roleplay. And until we meet again, stay groggy.